how was that last exhibition match for you?
Well, to come through our exhibition season undefeated, unscored upon, we're pleased with that. We had glimpses of really good, a couple of really good goals, especially I think in the second half you saw a really good individual effort by Micaiah McDonald and a really terrific goal. Saw a really good goal by Sammy Smith, set up by just a brilliant pass by Sidney Becerra. Some good individual, efforts all around the field at different times. So we saw some glimpses of really good across the board. I think you got to give Texas State, a lot of credit. I think that Steve Holman does a great job with his teams, and that's a team that came out with a lot of grit and played hard and put themselves into a lot of good positions. So I think that they're going to have a terrific season in the Sun Belt, and I think that for ourselves, we've got to look at this and continue to get better. There were a lot of things that I think that we did better than we did in the first game, but there's some things that we still have got to do a lot better before we see Florida State in a week.
So I believe they had 11 fouls. It was a very aggressive game. How do you think the team stood up against that?
Well, we play in a very athletic league, so fouls are something that we're going to see. People are going to foul us a lot because we keep the ball a lot and we have the ball a lot. So I was pleased that our players didn't, they don't lose their head. They just get the ball down on the ground and we play from it. We were able to score on set pieces, and that we were able to score in transition, which is a good sign of our players being able to keep their heads and being able to just kind of focus on the next thing and what they're trying to do.
How do you think today's team would line up against FSU next week?
Well, let's wait and see how we line up against FSU in 6 days. It's a phenomenal program. Mark Krikorian really put that team on an amazing bedrock, and Brian Penske is a terrific recruiter, a very, very, very good coach, and he's put them into a position to be one of the very, very best in the country. They're a perennial Final Four team, and a team that is, I'm sure, again, they've got their eyes on the College Cup, and they have the best class in the country as far as transfers coming in. Brian's brought a couple of players that were outstanding at Tennessee, along with a couple of players who have just finished their run in the Women's World Cup down in Australia and New Zealand, along with some just amazing players that were already there in Tallahassee. So, we'll have our work cut out for us. But again, we want to play the best because it's a great test for us, and it's a great opportunity for us, in the NCAA. So these are the teams that we want to play. These are the teams that we want to challenge ourselves with, and these are the opportunities that we're looking for. So to have them coming here to Aggieland to open the season on a Thursday night, which will be a television game on the SEC network, is pretty fun.